Hey yo everybody, Haku here with this week's Mahou Shoujo Ikusei Keikaku review, and it'll be the episode 9 review. And sorry guys, this one will probably be kind of short this week. At least I'm thinking it will be, but I did just watch the episode recently. I wanted to watch it yesterday, but the place I was staying didn't really have good enough internet for me to watch it in HD without it buffering all the time. So I just waited and watched it a couple minutes ago actually, took some notes on it while I was watching it. But basically, we start off with Mary's Rampage continuing, okay? I stumbled on that word a little. Mary's Rampage is continuing as Nana is breaking pretty badly. She's got some alcohol and some pills going on. But Mary is crazy as shit, apparently. Like, she is really freaking insane and really a terrible person. And Ripple, of course, falls for her provocation. So we have Ripple versus Mary, which was a really, really good fight. I love the fight there. And while they're doing that, Top Speed goes to help this baby. And once again, they're hitting us over the head, and I'm like, totally pregnant. I love the OST. The OST for the Ripple and Mary fight was probably my favorite one that I've heard going on so far in the anime. I've really liked a lot of the character theme OSTs, but that fight song was really, really good. So there is a mine trap and some grenades that Top Speed rushes in to save Ripple from. Snow White hears some distress, and it turns out it was actually legitimate distress. At first I thought it was just going to be a trap. But after Top Speed saves Ripple wants to go back and fight, and I like the way she said it and the way that Top Speed said it too, like, we're still magical girls, we still have to go save people. So again, more and more death flags, and I've been saying since after episode 2 that Top Speed was definitely going to die in order to push Ripple's character forward. So yeah, this is something I've seen for a long time coming. The death was still done pretty good. I feel like it could have been done better. I feel like we almost just said, yep, she died, and then moved on. I feel like we could have done a little bit better, but I think it does work to push Ripple's character forward. I know a lot of you guys I've seen, or at least a couple of you guys I've seen in the comments, worrying that maybe because it's a 12-episode show, they're going to have to rush a couple things. And I think for a lot of shows, you can kind of tell that. And for this, starting, I don't know, maybe this episode, I did feel that a little bit. I feel like they rushed some things that they could have made a little bit more impactful if they'd spent more time on them. But overall, I don't think it was bad. I don't think it really hurt it per se, just that it could have been even better. I actually still really loved the episode, regardless. So I mean, it really wasn't a problem. But Mary shoots down Top Speed and Ripple. And then Ripple hits Mary in the forehead for the kill. And of course, as soon as that happened, I was like, oh, Mary's actually dead. While they're standing over the body, Swim is going to kill Top Speed. And sure enough, it happened exactly like I figured it would. So that's a thing. I don't think it was that predictable. I think it's more just that I have watched so many shows and shows similar to this that after a while you start to see the patterns. I don't think it was necessarily predictable, just that I kind of saw it coming. But so Swim actually does kill Top Speed, and when Ripple attacks her, I thought her power was just that she could swim through physical objects, not that physical objects could go through her. So I was really surprised that she could become intangible, and there are so many OP powers in this series, and then compare them to some really lame powers. Like, you could have the power to be pretty much immortal and regenerate from any attack, or the power that nothing you throw ever misses, the power to have things go through you as you become intangible, or you go through things, and then you have powers like Snow White's where she can just hear people in trouble. Which, I mean, isn't the most useless power, but it is pretty lame. Or Lapicelle just being able to make her sword grow and shrink, again, isn't the worst power, but it's pretty lame compared to some of the other ones you could get. Then Minael tries to kill Snow White, and I am just like, and Alice comes in for the save, of course. And I like how throughout the episode before this, we actually cut occasionally here and there to Snow White and Alice saving some people. I thought that was really nice because I do like those characters. And I'm just like, when will somebody kill Minael already? I've always found the angels pretty annoying. But so Minael tries to kill Snow White, Alice comes in for the save, and poor Tama is so cute. Again, I really hope Tama doesn't die, but I've been saying for a long time that even though I don't want her to die, she is too innocent for this world and probably will. Hell, I'm even thinking Swim Swim could turn on her. But Minael is pretending to be Alice's rabbit, and we really don't go anywhere very important with that this episode, but maybe it'll lead into something next episode from what Minael says at the very end. Then Nana hangs herself, and this I feel was like almost a waste of a character. I had said way before Weiss died that I thought Nana was going to die because Weiss was already a strong character to push her forward. Nana was going to die to push Weiss forward to be a really strong character. But the thing is, I was like, when Weiss died, I was like, I'm not sure what it can do with Nana, because Nana already... She obviously isn't much of a physical match against somebody like Cranberry or Calamity Mary or anybody like that. So I was like, what will it even do for her character? And for her to die like that without... Her dying doesn't really push any other characters forward in any real way. So it almost seemed like having all of her development, then having Weiss die to develop her more really, and then having her kill herself, which doesn't lead to helping anybody else or changing anybody else drastically. It seems almost like her character and all the development and time we spent with it was a little bit wasted. I really loved this episode, but I think maybe Nana killing herself was the really only complaint I have, because again, though it isn't the worst thing ever, though it is a bit realistic, I suppose, it really isn't, it felt like a waste of a character to me. It felt like a waste of a lot of time spent on her character just for her to kill herself, when there were other really interesting characters out there that we spent less time on. So I did think that was a bit of a waste, and then Fav says, okay, we have 5 dropouts this week. So holy damn, 2 episodes we've lost 5 characters. But now they're cutting 8 down to 4. Again, pretty predictable. I was like, there's no way, we have 3 episodes left. They're cutting it in half again. So Swim Swim is then planning to target Cranberry next, because she figures if she hasn't seen Cranberry fight, maybe she's weak. And she is going to be terribly wrong. I really hope Cranberry kills Swim Swim and or Minael, but I doubt she will. So it was a really sad episode. Not super, super sad. It could have been done more if we focused more. But like we've discussed before, this isn't really one of those shows that you really get super, super invested in a character and completely heartbroken when they die. Because just the nature of it, you know almost everybody's going to die. And it's fast-paced, so it's like a double-edged sword. Things about that are very, very good. It's very exciting, very fluid and dynamic of a show. But it also has a couple drawbacks, like not being as connected or not really feeling it as much when a death happens. We had a shit ton of deaths this episode. Well, we had Nana, and we had Nana, Top Speed, and Calamity Mary. We had 3 deaths, and then I guess 2 last episode, being Weiss and Yuna. Yeah, so we had a shit ton of deaths in the past 2 episodes. And it was just kind of done quickly, which I think we could have slowed it down a little bit. I loved the fight. The fight early in the episode with Calamity Mary and Ripple. That's probably... I liked the fight with Calamity Mary and Hardcore Alice, but I think the fight with Ripple there is maybe my new favorite fight. It was really, really well done. I also really... Okay, for the 7 that are left... I almost feel like when we get to 4, they're going to say, never mind, 2 left. But if we do really get to see 4 of them survive, I know 2 of the 3 that have to die that I want to die. I want Swim Swim to die just because after all that she's done, when I thought back, I was like, thinking about it, I hate Calamity Mary because in real life she beat her kid and everything, but like... she never really killed any good guy characters, so it's like, I don't remember her ever killing any good guy characters, so I'm like, is there really anything to hate her for? But then I was like, Swim Swim though. Swim Swim was part of killing Winter Prison, killing Ruler, and who really wasn't that much of a good guy, but she was part of killing Ruler, killing Winter Prison, and killing Top Speed. There was like no way I can root for Swim Swim right now. There's no way I can root for her to do good at all. And I've always sort of thought Minael and Uniel were annoying, so plus Minael being part of killing Weiss, so I am trying to kill Alice and Snow White, who I like, so I'm hoping that those two die. I really want Tama to live, but I'm kind of expecting Tama to die, because she's just too pure and innocent for this world. I kind of want Ripple to live, and I think Ripple will live. She's seeming a lot like a character that is pushed to live, so I'm hoping that she does. Cranberry will probably... I feel like Cranberry will probably have to die since she's sort of one of the antagonists, or at least it seems like they're trying to make her one of the antagonists. So I feel like she maybe has to die, but I really like Cranberry. She's possibly my favorite one left, so I really want her to live. I really love Hardcore Alice too, and Hardcore Alice seems like she's set up to live as well. So I'm thinking she'll live, hoping she'll live. I'm kind of hoping... I don't know. I hope Tama, Hardcore Alice, Cranberry, and Ripple will live. Snow White, I don't really feel like I care either way, because I think Snow White could have a good story with her being sort of a she's not really the main protagonist, but she could have sort of a tragic protagonist type of story and die, and I think it could be done really well. Or she could very well survive. I honestly think that she will end up surviving somehow or another. So let's say her and Ripple are ones that I think will survive. I think Hardcore Alice will survive. That leaves Tama or Cranberry, and I guess Cranberry is Best Girl, but if she has to die so that Tama can live, I would say go ahead, kill off Best Girl so Tama can live. And yeah, that's pretty much what I think. I want those four to be the four that survive. But the way it's going, we may kill 3 next episode and then be like 2 episodes left. Split that 4-2, the way it's going. But anyway, I guess that's all I have to say about this. As for a score for this, I really, really liked it, despite the few things that I'm like they could have done better. So this may be a little bit of a high score. Maybe it'd be fair to give it a 9, but I'm going to give it a 9.5. 9.5, I knew she was pregnant all along, out of 10. So yeah, 9.5 out of 10, and that's it for this review. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll be back with next week's. Real quick, I almost forgot, before I end the video, we have 3 episodes, 3 more weeks left of this show, and then we get into the winter season. So I was wondering if you guys had any suggestions, what you want me to watch and review week to week for the winter season. Me personally, I brought it up in the Hot Q&A this week. At least I think that's the only place I brought it up. But I brought it up in the Hot Q&A. And the only 2 that I saw that really interested me were the 2nd season of Blue Exorcist and Little Witch Academia. So I brought it up, and I had at least one of you comment saying that you would be preferring Little Witch Academia. And me personally, I would prefer to cover Little Witch Academia as well. But there may be some good ones out there that I haven't heard of yet, so if you guys have anything you want me to check out and see if I'm interested in covering it week to week, just leave the suggestion down below, and tell me what you think of Blue Exorcist Season 2 or Little Witch Academia. Little Witch Academia had like a short film or 2 before it. I watched the first short film and reviewed it months ago. I haven't watched the second one, at least I think there were only 2. So I will watch the second one just in case. I'm not sure if you'll need to watch them to get where the anime's starting off. I figure you probably won't, but I'm probably going to watch the second one just in case. And I may even review it as well. So that's pretty much what I got there. So yeah, tell me what you guys think. Like if you did like the video. Comment down there. Tell me what you thought of this episode, what you thought of my thoughts on it. What you want me to cover next season. Subscribe for more Mahou Shoujo Ikusei Keikaku and a ton of other things on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want, and I'll try to keep you updated there on stuff for the channel, and that is it. So thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.